Good morning students. Our next topic from the chapter Factors and Multiples is LCM, right? So in LCM is calculated by the prime factorization method. I am solving first with the prime factorization method. For example, the question is that find the LCM of 180, 384 and 144, right? So what you will do, take any number, then calculate, do its prime factorization. 4. So first 2 9s are 18, then 2 4s are 2 5s are, right? Then 3, it will be 15s are 3 5s are and 5 1s are. This is the prime factorization of 180. Let's do the prime factorization of 384. So you will start with 2. See, whenever we do the prime factorization, the factors must over here must be the prime numbers only, right? So 2 1s are 2 9s are 2 2s are. Again it will become 2 96 are, then again 2 48 are, then 24 12 2 6 2 is to 3 and 3 1s. This is the prime factorization of 384. Next we will do the prime factorization of 144, right? 36 2s are 18, 2 9s are 3 3s are and 3 1s are, right? So just write the prime factors of 180. 180 is having the factors 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Next 384 is having 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 to 2 into 2. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Next is 144. 144 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. We have written the prime factorization of 180, 384 and 144, right? See, what are the prime numbers are over there in all the three? 2, 3 and 5, right? Whenever we are calculating the LCM, in LCM we see how much times a particular prime number is repeating itself. The maximum time it is repeating itself, that is to be taken in the LCM. If I see 2, in 180 2 is repeating 2 times, but in 384 2 is repeating how much? It is having maximum number of occurrence, that is of 7, right? But here it is only 4. So what we will write, prime number 2 occurs maximum 7 times, right? Similarly check for 3. 3 occurs maximum. Here it is 2 times, only 1 and 2. So it occurs maximum of 2 times. Next check for 5. Here only 1 time is it occurring. Occurs maximum 1 time, right? So first you need to check how much times the number is occurring maximum, right? So what you will do 2 is occurring 7 times. So write 7 times 2, 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7. 2 has been done. Then 3, 2 times 3 into 3 and 5 is occurring 1 time. Just multiply out the number, you will get the LCM. So LCM is how much? 5760. So in case of LCM, what you need to do, first do the prime factorization of all the numbers, then write the prime factors, right? And then check what prime numbers are repeating in the prime factorization, right? Then check which prime factor is repeating how much times in a particular number, and in case of LCM you need to take the maximum times it is repeating. For over here 2 and 3 and 5 was the prime numbers, right? So here 2 is occurring 2 times, here it is occurring 7 times and here it is occurring 4 times. Which is maximum? Obviously 7. So we will take 7. Similarly we will check for 3. 3 is occurring 2 times, only 1, only 2 times. So maximum occurrence is how much? 2 times. 5. Here is 5, not here, not here. That means occurrence is how much? Only one time. Either it is not there in another number, that doesn't matter. But if it is repeating in one number, then you need to take it. Then you need to write 7 times, then 2 times 3 and the 5 times. Multiply all that, you will get the LCM. So in this way, you will calculate the LCM. So next, I am telling you the next method to calculate the LCM. That is your common division method. We have done the prime factorization, and next one is common division method. Right? In common division method, what you need to do? In common division method, we will take all the 3 numbers at a time. Either you are calculating the LCM for 5 numbers, or either you are calculating the LCM of 6 numbers. All the numbers are taken at once, right? So in common division method, 180, 384, 144. You can put comma over there, right? Now what we will start, how we will start, we will take the common factor of all. See, 2 is the common factor of all, so it will become 2 nines are, then it will become 192, and this will be 72, right? Again, 2 is the common factor, 45, then 96, and then 36. Again, we will start with 2. See, 45 is not divisible by 2, so we will write the same, right? But 96 is divisible, so we will write how much? 2 4s are 2 8s are. Similarly, 18. Again, we will start with 2 because 2 numbers are having common factor, that is of 2. 45 is not divisible, we will write it as 45. Then 24, 9, right? Next, what we will do? Next, what is the common factor? Can I write 3? Right? 3 1s are, 3 5s are, 3 8s are, 3 3s are, right? Then 3 5s are 15, 8, and 3 1s are 3. See, 8 is having the factor of 2, 5 as it is, 2 4s are 2 1. Then 2 again, 5, 2, 1. Next is 2, 5, 1s are 1, and last it is coming 5 1s are 1. You need to do till the 1 1 is coming over there. Just in the common division method, what you need to do? Just multiply all the terms over there. You will get the LCM. 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16, right? Just in this way, the LCM will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, right? See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 times 2 is occurring, 3 times 2 times 3 is occurring, and 5 is occurring 1 time. So same, you will get the answer as it is 5 7 6 0. That will be the LCM, right? You can follow any method, either take prime factorization of each one individually and then write the powers of the number which is occurring maximum, right? Another method, you can go by common division method, in which the prime factorization is done commonly for all the numbers, and just write the prime factors, multiply the prime factors, you will get the number, you will get the LCM, right? Both methods are similar, but in case of prime factorization you are taking individually. In case of common division method, you are dividing all the numbers commonly with the common prime numbers, and then you are calculating the LCM. So both are the methods to calculate the LCM, and depending upon that, I am going to give you the questions.